Okay, before we wrap up, want to show how we are going to cast an object to another type. So basically, the rules works the same as in other languages, where you cannot cast something that will not match the destination. So if you have an interface that you want to cast to the implementing class, that's fine. But if you want to cast a horse to a dog, that will be the same thing that happened at the beginning of the presentation. It just doesn't work. So here, somewhere in the code, to be able to add dynamically the platforms at creation of a game, when we control the construction of a game, we see the platform is an I group, which is the general animated or static object that we can use through the game. And I group doesn't have the properties of Agoda platforms, which implements the interface I group. So I will show here where we can access or cast the object. So here, if we wanted to do that, it's a controller. It's a constructor. We don't want to do too much thing in a constructor, but for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to create a property, my platform here, equal this dot platform, right? So for now, this platform object is an I group, right? Because it has been inferred by the compiler that it's coming from an I group. What I can do is use this notation here to say, I know what I'm doing. I know this is an Agoda game. So I'm going to cast it, sorry, it's an Agoda platform. And actually, the compiler is smart enough to know that Agoda platform doesn't match the destination. Here, I'm casting it as a platform, and now platform is the right type, and I can call dot add platform with my properties. And let's remove that here. Anybody else is very close to closing the loop? Like we have two developers here that are very, very close in competition. Yes. Character selection. Yes. So you need to bind the event on the click to the start of a game. If you go to index.ts, you will see that we start the game directly, like it's just hard-coded in the onReady. You need to bind it to the start event, so then when you change the character and you click start, then it constructs the game with the right character. Otherwise, it would load without having the selection. And it could be also more evolved, but that's more like general application, like not specific to TypeScript. If you want to dynamically change it at runtime, then we need to bind this event to another phase, so that inside the update, you would swap the characters in the update method. So the next case, the next update, the next refresh, it would be the right character. But that's a little bit more tricky. It needs a bit more knowledge of the phaser library to see exactly how things works. Yeah. So when we construct the Agoda game, okay. You receive number of platform. Okay. So then you can construct it here. Okay. Yeah, that's about it. So did we bind the event to the start? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you get a bit of TS-lint errors, but that was not part of the contract to get the yeah, like a TypeScript or TS-lint advise you to select triple equal instead of just double equal. It depends what is the level of a strict notation that you want to have. It's a good advice to do that, but there might be some situation when you don't go there. But I think you deserve the puppet. What about you? Are you close to that? I still have a... No, not yet. Ah, Agoda platform create Agoda platform, add platform. Okay, so this is another scoped case, right? So can you show me where you create the platform? Okay, so you do myPlatform.addPlatforms. But again, like that's what I was mentioning. In the constructor, it's not the best place to call that method because you will not have the scope of the object. And what it says is inside the add platform, we call the game dot create group, I think, or we have access to that. But the game object is not created yet. It's created later. So you cannot call the creation of the assets or the creation of the item. You need to first create your game and then add in the code where you can provide the platform. So. Okay, congratulations. So we have two, at least we could deliver the two heads today. So I think we can wrap it up today. I'm not sure if I put my email address, but you can contact through the meetup anyway, through the meetup website. If you need to contact, if you have specific question, you want some help on the things that you are doing on your project. It could be if you want more about the game, or if you have other questions, don't hesitate to shoot a few questions. And then that's it for today. Thank you very much for participating. It was great to have you and some very good participation. We can take a couple of questions after, if you want. Otherwise, you're free to have another bottle of water, a few snacks if there is remaining any of them. And see you again maybe at the advanced workshop that we're going to have in a couple of weeks, a couple of months. I'm not sure. We need to define the dates, but it's going to come in like at least a month or a month and a half, I think, after that. Thank you.